What is going on, YouTube? PPS back here is the 3rd of September, coming at you guys live with a YouTube play of the day video. Um, we'll have two plays so far this season, or two plays today. We're actually 3-0 on, or 2-0 on college football this season. I told you guys I would try to be a little bit more open, or at least I'm not going to say open because it's just during the MLB, it's such a grind to try to recap this and keep the numbers with it. So I will do this every single day. I will now put out what I did for the college football season. I will do that with NFL. I'll do that with Pass the Prop and everything like that. So it's good. It's good to start out with 2-0. Obviously, had Jalen Berger, my old Badger, come through for us yesterday. That was nice. Obviously, won our other Pass the Prop play too. So we did sweep that. I threw in a late ad, which I shouldn't have done. I should have stayed off. But hey, we make mistakes. Everybody does. I did too. I just threw another one in there. I had it originally, and then obviously I saw the rain was pretty heavy down there at TCU versus Colorado. But I do have two spots for you guys today, two college football spots. A massive day for me right now. My UFC is already almost finished up. I have maybe one or two bets left to place. And then also we have MLB. My MLB might take a little bit of a backseat today. But as always, I'm not going to promote it a ton, but I do my weekend promo, $10 for Saturday, Sunday. If you guys want to pop in, DM me over on Twitter. We'll have a lot of action today, so probably today we'll hopefully pay it off for you. 10 units up in the first 2 days of September, so I'm hoping that continues today. And let's get right on into our plays for today. First one, I'm going to be going to UCLA. UCLA facing off against Bowling Green. I will be taking UCLA's team total over 39.5. I honestly don't think this is high enough. UCLA is pretty damn good, guys. They have two dudes alone that I think could probably get us at least probably 30 of these. They have an elite backfield here with obviously the signal caller, which is Thompson Robinson, Dorian. People thought he was one NFL, but he's coming off a year of throwing 2,409 yards, 21 touchdowns. Very, very good dual threat guy. Looking at Bowling Green here, they're not going to have any chance of stopping this guy. And one thing I do really like about UCLA as well is when we see a lot of these blowouts, right? They're usually obviously pulling the guys in the second half, blah, blah, blah. But running the ball is extremely important here. You have a guy in, like I said, Dorian Thompson there, who has the ability to run the ball. But you also have a huge, very, very, very efficient running back in Zach Cabernet. I don't know if you use the H or whatever, but he had over 1,100 yards last year, 13 touchdowns, 220-pound back here. This is a guy who, I mean, the only guy maybe you could think of in the MAC is Patterson, the running back for Buffalo. And Buffalo torched Bowling Green last year. UCLA is going to have a better line. Obviously, Cabernet is extremely efficient when running the ball. I just think that this is a nightmare matchup for Bowling Green, having to travel into UCLA. You have all the hype. We obviously didn't think the quarterback would be there yet. I think that if I was going to play a prop in this game, it would probably be Cabernet over 105. I think he gets over that 100-yard mark there. But I know a lot of you guys don't have props. I have a prop for my second play today. I've been using Stat Hero and using my players that I've been taking for my props and putting them into my lineups there. I put that into my VIP chat and kind of told them about it. If you guys do want to try that, just let me know. Just shoot me a DM. Like I said, my DMs are always open there, but I work with them a little bit, and it's just another easy way. So obviously, we want to be making money on these plays, even if we're not able to bet on the props. So, like I said, my DMs are always open. If you guys ever need anything, just shoot me a message. And the second play of the day, it's going to be Mr. Tua's brother, Talia Tagovailoa, over 302 passing yards. I think this is just absurdly low. I went back and checked out last season's games. Early on in the season, they had a little bit of a leash on them, right? It kind of held them back a little bit in there. But Tualia, obviously I got to get that right. I don't know why I keep saying Tua, but obviously he's more known. But when he threw the ball 30 times last year, he went over this number in 7 of 9 games. That is absurd for college football. Also, when we looked at it, the last 6 games, you started to see him hit his stride, right? He hit this number in 4 of 6. He had multiple 400-yard games, right? He had not multiple, but he had 379. 379 was against Penn State, obviously decent defense there. Michigan State, he threw for 350, threw for 312 at Rutgers. Only one in that stretch that he missed was Michigan, right? That he did not hit that number when he threw there. But against Indiana, 419, right? I mean, this guy is elite, even when he played in lower scoring games. 20-17 game against Illinois, he threw for 350. Right, there's the two defenses that stopped him during that run were Iowa and Michigan State or Michigan. This is not Michigan, right? This is not Iowa. This is Buffalo. Buffalo is very good for the MAC, right? I'm not taking anything away from them, but this is a huge step up. The only step up they had last year was going into Nebraska and playing them. Adrian Martinez threw 13 completions, 19 attempts. He threw it for 242, 2 touchdowns, and ran 9 times for 112 yards. Tuli ain't running the ball, right? He ain't gonna run it. He's pocket passer. He's trying to stay in the pocket as much as possible. So take that away. If the efficiency was unbelievable, now you take a look at what his weapons are. Obviously, you have Jarrett and you have Desmus. Those dudes are elite dudes. Those guys are big-time college receivers here. I think that everywhere you look, Trulia has the ability to throw it all over the field. You have guys that can make people miss in space. That definitely helps. And you also have a guy who throws a great deep ball. I think that we're going to see Maryland take this game over. Obviously, they have a 24-point spread to win, but this game's a total of 66. I think the total is definitely exploitable. I think the over is definitely live there. But I think that this is the best spot. I think that if we're going to see Maryland really take off, they're going to want to have a good game under the belt here of Tagovailoa. And obviously at home, you want to start off with a good punch because everybody's talking about him, right? They're kind of getting a little bit of love this year. Obviously, we want to see Tagovailoa take a step forward. But, man, he's got enough weapons. This is a great matchup. Buffalo's going to probably have to play a little bit more up-tempo than they usually do because they're going to be losing, right? If Buffalo has what they want, they're going to be up and they're going to be just running the ball down your throat, right? But you can't do that when you're down 30, right? So I think that Maryland has a great chance here. I think Buffalo can keep it close enough to not have Tulia get benched. So I love this spot. I think that this should be. I thought it'd be like 310. Give me 302. I think we easily get this number and sign me up. All right, guys. I didn't recap the last play there from the first play of the day video. We had Oklahoma State Central Michigan over 58. That hit in the first half. I don't know if we're hitting these two in the first half, right? Because we have a team total of 40, and we have Tagovailoa over 302 passing yards. I don't know if either one of those are going to happen in the first half, but hopefully we can have some winners here for you guys. But thank you guys for tuning in. You guys are the best, and hopefully we'll be able to keep this run going 2-0 to start the college football season. Let's get to 4-0 here. So have a good one, guys. We'll talk soon, and best of luck on your bets. Ton of action today. Make sure you check on that bankroll and make sure you're doing it under control. I know there's so hard to do when it's this much action, but have a good one, guys, and kill that bookie.